What is going on, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Black Desert. So today we're just going to do a quick grind. Gotta go transport my thing to Velia because I'm lazy, and then we'll just, we're at Aakman. Because I've been pretty annoyed at trying to find a portal, honestly. Like, usually finding a portal is not a big deal. If you get like Histria or Aakman, whatever, I'll grind either one. But lately, over the weekend, it's been hard to just find a portal in general. So that's the thing. That's why I just parked my character here, and then we've been grinding for a little bit. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what rotations are open. I think I repaired everything. We're good. Let me go check something to see if Red Room is open. So there are apparently two grind rooms called Red and Black Room. The red one is the one at the top. Black Room is at the bottom. Oh my god, that thing followed me. Huh! Stuck. Dude, that one little area is the most tedious thing. This room open? Oh my god, is Red Room open? Sorry, I have to place a tent. That's usually how I don't know, isn't it like placing a tent is just a universal sign of, hey, there's someone here? Leave me alone. Dude, I wish you wouldn't hammer the thing, especially in a grind spot. That's the reason why you're using it. Alright, thingy on. Loot scroll on. Thingy. XP. Good. Buff. Food. Good. Check. Oh my god, we forgot to buy. Quick! Fill up! We didn't buy it. We're gonna have a scuffed rotation for a second. Leave me alone. I just want to buy a Villa buff. Aakman is one of those places, I mean, it gives some pretty decent money. It's more on the lines of, hey, I gotta be alert when I'm grinding. Alright, we're good. It's kind of scuffed now. It's because I pulled weird stuff. But usually, in Red Room, which is where we're at right now, at least that's what it's called, I get about 5,500 trash an hour, assuming I'm like undisturbed and I pull properly. I know witches and wizards can pull like 7k, but I'm a Dark Knight and that just doesn't happen. So in this video, I want you guys to help me, for all of you who grind here regularly. Aside from telling me that I'm missing a lot of elixirs because I'm too lazy to make them or buy them, if there's any pulls that I could be doing better, I would like your help. Constructive criticism is great. Just telling me I'm bad at it is not great. So this is what I normally do just because that's what I think is right. So if you can give me feedback, aside from, you know, just get good kind of thing, that'd be awesome. But I don't know, what, 5,500 trash an hour here with the scroll. Let me see, am I missing anything? No, I think I'm good. I've seen some other videos of people doing this, and they either go backwards or forwards. Like, what I'm doing is where they would start. I think I know where all the illusion traps are. It's just more like, can you not get hit by them? So if I could pull like the other group ahead of us, that would be awesome. So we're at like, we'll give or take 100 trash loot just because of that beginning pull. So it's whatever. and usually when I'm just grinding in silence without recording, it also nets me a few hundred more. Oh, they didn't respawn yet. They're respawning now. This is one of the scary pulls for me. Mostly because right here, if I get CC'd and just like one of the elites knocks me down, and I could just take a huge chunk of damage, and that's not great. So do you guys worry about grouping, like, I don't have a vacuum like Mystics do. The closest I have is the Rabomb thingy, so that kind of doesn't really help. There's an illusion trap a little to my left and a little to my right, so if I stand at least where I am right now, I don't get hit by them. I don't know if it's better to pull the ads from right here up until into this group. I don't know if that's faster or not. But I know if things from that group pull over here, it's gonna be a little cluster. So if I could get a red shard, or not a red shard, we do not want a red shard, black shard or tongue grad, we're good. The enforcement thing, I swear, does not do enough damage. It should do more. Let me see, is everything respawned? I think we're good. If you guys know a lot of other Dark Knights that grind this spot, let me know, because when I watch other videos and streamers, they're all like Mystics and Mystics, Witch, Wizard, the classes, or Musa, the classes that do really well here. The priorities that I want to kill it though are the elites. It doesn't really matter which one, because I think those have a higher chance of dropping the tongue grad earrings. So those are the ones I want to go for. Like even if it means killing one last one here, it takes a few extra seconds. If anything drops a tongue grad, that makes this hour all worth it. Okay, let's go. I do get quite a bit of blackstones here, which is pretty nice, because eventually I'm going to need to start grinding again. Or enhancing, that is. Where is this thing going? This kind of makes me wish I paid attention to the lore a little bit more. Like, what are these creatures? Why are they here? Why are they underground in the desert? How are they different from the Piliku enemies? God, I'm glad I super armored right through that one. Okay. Sometimes I know people pull from the entrance. But I don't overclear. My AP is not that. It's not above the T69 mark where I overclear. Tongrad earring when. Duo Tongrad earring when. I like the little, like, I mentioned this in some of my other videos, like, you know that gold border when you get something, like, you know, black stone armor? That's kind of cool. I just kind of wish it was a little bit more transparent. I like the gold, though. Wish the one with dude with the hammer didn't come over here. Ow. So I usually gather them on the left side of that tower because on the right side is where an illusion trap is. As I get hit by it trying to show you. Well, I guess it worked out in the end. They all got kind of grouped. I feel like I'm missing something though. Oh no, scary. One thing about Dark Knights, I don't know if any other class has, but like, so I have an ability that it's my Shift E on Awakened, and it does not hit because there's a ceiling in this area. And I was like, what? Okay, game. So let me show you. I think I don't have it locked. Yeah, see that? That hit the ceiling, or at least in other rooms it would. Make sure to pull from the left side. The illusion trap will hit you if you don't. I wish I had a dragon vacuum like my mystic does. Though in PvP, like, I honestly wish the vacuum abilities didn't even exist, because not only is it, one, bad to get caught in it, two, it's like, it's kind of wonky even as the user, because if you get hit through it, let's say, for example, I'm a mystic and I used a dragon vacuum. If I get CC'd out of it, the vacuum still exists. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Music's kind of epic here. That's a little slow on the respawn. That one didn't respawn. There should be a bigger one over here too. Yeah, oh, it's right there. We're good. Which is kind of scary because I'm at 267 right now, but if I get another thing, I'd be pushed above the 280 or 269 bracket, and I would definitely be overclearing, so I'd have to find some other stuff. Also, one thing that's just a personal problem for me, it's not really the game, is like, you know how for Dark Knights, when you do your shattering, like you do, for example, you do this and then you jump, you do that flip backwards. It moves you too far sometimes, and that's just a personal problem. It's not me. Ow. Is it worth killing the illusion statue totem thingy right there behind me? Or do you guys just leave those alone? Illusion trap, get away from me. I think one of the things you have to learn is where all the traps are. That airstrike kind of screwed up the rotation a little. That's okay. think there is a trap in that corner right there. I'm not 100% sure. That's why I kind of just pulled to the left. The elite watcher is what you want to kill, but if you can get everything in the process, let me just check. Is there a trap here? Let's play a good game. Count how many scrolls I got at the end of this hour, because I definitely do not remember. I don't have as many super armors as every other class does. Tungrad earring when? 40 minutes in, or 20 minutes in, we got 1,800 loot. We can give or take a little bit. Because I didn't have my stuff running for the first minute. Today I also found out that if you have an old moon fence, but you don't have Master 1 on your alts, you can't place the crops there, even if you have the fence down. So that's a thing I learned today. I thought as long as you had the fence, you could replace. The answer is no. Black shard when? So the reason why I dashed through them is because I'm trying to get more back attacks, and overall it does more damage. Otherwise, usually in PvP, when you get a dash attack on someone, you're usually using it to get from point A to B, not to do damage, even though it does a decent amount. It's an okay amount of damage, but it's not protected, so if you get grabbed through that F dash, you're gonna die. Kind of wonder though, like 267 Kudum versus 281 Nuver, or 282 Nuver. I think Kudum is technically still better, but I don't know. One day I'll get a Tungrad earring. I tend to get one Tungrad earring every 4 to 5 hours. So So that's not bad. I don't know if that's good luck or normal for everyone else that grinds here. Honestly, I'm just grinding here because it's like it's good money, not great XP. I think honestly, I might actually get 62 here, which is not a great feeling. It's gonna take me a while, but it makes me money in the process. There a trap in the corner? I just don't like pulling in the corner just because I can't see the camera. It's wonky. Help! Send help! You got it. Ah, Traces of Festival. That's a feels bad, man, when something pops up in Aakman. You're hoping it's, you know, not that. No event items. I feel like I'm missing some of my buffs. I don't know what I'm missing though. Black magic crystals are actually going up in price slowly. Just because ever since they announced the Monos weapons, or not weapons, Monos tools, they kind of went up in price. Do I think they'll ever go back to 3.6 mil? Probably not, but if I could get more than 800k from it, that's pretty nice. But in all honesty, like if Monos tools come out anytime in the near future, like I'm just gonna make them because I want the Monos axe or the lumbering axe one because I do a lot of gathering. My pulls aren't great. I can do better. I'd have a few extra seconds if I group properly. This. It's usually to get the extra mobs when you're overclearing, but barely overclearing. The point where it's probably not worth. Another day, another shadow bullet missed because I can't aim. The airbenders are actually kind of... Whoa, that thing just knocked me out of that. Want to buy more super armors. There's a trap right behind me. Yay, an armor stone. You know what they could do to make grinding a little bit better for just everyone? Instead of one armor stone, it could give you like a bundle of like 1 to 3 and 1 drop. So that would just make things overall better. So we're about at the halfway point. Just a little bit past. After I kill this pack, we'll see how much trash I got. We are at 2,800, so on par for about like 5,500 trash loot. This thing to group up. There we go. Hey, I hit the shadow bullet. Winner. I don't do that for damaging. It's more to like just winner. Okay, here we go. The reason why I have to stand here is because if I just move behind them, there's a trap. And if I get CC'd, that defeats the purpose of this pull. Oh, why did my weapon get put away? Is it better to cross here, or like jump down and cross, or just go from the side? I think there's a trap there, but I don't know. Whichever one you guys do. Most of this really just comes down to practice, and the most important part is do not get interrupted or people challenge you to duel for spot here. Usually I would say though, at Aakman and Histria, people are pretty nice. Like, of course there are those few people that think they're good and they'll just try to flag on you. But most people are just like genuinely kind about it. And don't bother you. Like, most of the time, if someone's like duel for a spot, I'll be like, yeah, I have like 10 minutes left on my scroll, and then you'll find some other spot or come back later in 10 minutes, which is cool. People here are nice. Which is something I do like, that makes things so much easier. Usually, I tend to like, if not, someone's busy in a grind spot, and I'm looking for one, you just leave them alone, find a new channel. There's always, there's a lot of spots, just this one is a popular one, so there's always another spot to take in the meantime. Especially since this is a dangerous area to be dueling in anyway. Because I'd rather not lose crystals here. Oh, I think just kind of ate my spirit legacy. Just having this spot makes me want to grind for quite a while. I wouldn't say grinding Aakman is relaxing, because you actually do have to be alert when you're here. There's like no such thing as a safe spot here or Histria. I do wish they had numbers instead of like just criticals and back attacks, but I mean they even mentioned it at some point as like why they don't have it, because that's all people would care about, even though that's all people care about. Like every other MMO has numbers. You know, with so many hidden stats in this game, I kind of want to see if things are broken, and if they just added numbers, it would be easier for both the players and the developers to see, like, maybe this effect isn't working. Just remember the Bartali thing, the adventure, when the +1 AP didn't work? People had to put in, like, a lot of hours just to test and prove that it didn't work. It's fixed now, but if they just showed numbers, we could test that in about 2 minutes instead of 100 hours. Actually haven't gotten much good stuff here. Tongue grads, red or black shards, not that I really want a red shard. We got quite a few scrolls. My spirit legacy again, I think. Nope. Where did that Punisher come from? What the hell? You do not want to get CC'd by that Punisher. It's not a great feeling. Oh, go. dashing through that wall, the thing is spinning. Not a smart thing to do. One day that'll say tongue hearing. Or ancient power, red or black shard. I think I got it. Once that reaches 0, I have to send more money or go back to town. Hey, a traveler's map. Guess how many times I've failed a 10 crescent attempt? I think it's probably at least 11. It feels so bad. I have a 104 stack now. Just failing 10 accessories over and over. Oh, stud! CC, 2CC rule. Whoever designed that want them fired. Though, for real though, whoever designed the 2CC rule. I assume you've never played this game before. I do wonder, do the employees actually play this game for more than 30 minutes a day? Do they like know what's meta? Ability hit the ceiling. Feels bad, man. When you get a crystal, those used to be worth like 3.6 mil. Now they're worthless. Like 1 mil. Less than 1 mil. Yikes. I think my pulls are getting sloppy. Why do CDCs last so long? Did you guys know that in the current meta, the first person who gets CC'd dies in equal gear matches? Unless you're fighting a striker or mystic, then you gotta do that the game. Alright, last 10 minutes left of this grind, then we'll check our totals. I actually don't know how many scrolls we got, because I already had some in my inventory, but if you watched the entire hour, probably can check. Can't see. I hope it's good. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a Tungrad in the last 6 minutes. Maybe. Let's at least try to get one or two more ancient scrolls. There's one. Voice activated game. Tungrad earring. Oh, yikes. They're gonna follow me. This was not a good pull. still a lot of them, actually, even with a half full like that. Gladiating. In time. No, that trace of festival feels bad, man. Here we go. Got that under control. 2 minutes left on scroll. That's probably enough time for one more rotation. Things should respawn by the time everything pulls. Left on the scroll. If I could stop getting CC, that would be great. Seconds left. right after this pull, I'll consider it done. Alrighty, what did we end up with? We ended with 5,600 trash loot. That's actually a new record for me. I don't know how many scrolls I had, but I think I had like 2 full rows, so probably like 1 row and a half. That's not bad, isn't it? Well, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a fantastic day.